Hey guys, alright, today's video we're going to talk about 3 things that are kind of like sneaking under the radar and causing you not to lose weight. For those of you that don't know me, my name's TK. I'm a certified nutrition coach. I've lost about 120 pounds and I'm just here to try and get everybody on like a good path and hopefully we can all have like a healthy future. Alright, let's go. So you're trying to lose weight, you've been doing alright. You know, you got like a good routine going, but you're kind of finding now that like either you're hitting a plateau or stagnating or even starting to gain and you're not really sure what's going on. I can give you guys like some perspective on things of where you might be slipping up. This video today we're just going to touch on like 3 things. It's 3 or 3? I like 3. 3 things that might be going on that you never even thought about. Alright, number 1, and this is like a big one that a lot of people don't think about and you can't really avoid it, but you know, it can happen, is stress. When we go under a lot of stress and things like that, our body naturally releases a hormone called cortisol, which is totally natural. There's nothing we can really do about it, but one of the problems with that is cortisol increases the hormone called ghrelin, which is like the hunger hormone. It makes us want to eat more. And on top of that, it causes a release of insulin, which most people know is like the blood sugar hormone and stuff like that, but it also is the hormone that causes like any kind of excessive calories to be stored as fat. Now I'm really simplifying it for the sake of brevity in this video, but the reason why stress is such a big like wallop on like your weight loss and stuff is that not only does it make you hungrier, it also makes you turn all that extra food you eat into fat. So it's like, geez, like what do you do? You know, it's tough. Now, while I can't tell you like, oh, just have no stress, because it's like, come on now, like, welcome to modern day living, you know, but some of the things you can do, like for sleep, for instance, try to get as much uninterrupted sleep as you can in one shot. Like having poor sleep dramatically increases cortisol levels and stuff, as studies have shown. Sometimes even just a shift in perspective, which is a whole other set of videos I want to go into in the future. You know, just like things on like your outlook, different ways to think of things, those can be really big helps in keeping your stress levels down. Number 2, which is another big one I've slipped up with a lot in the past, is artificial sweeteners. Now when I say artificial, I mean more like the man-made ones, like Splenda, Sweet and Low, Equal, like things like that, of those nature. Those can be really like a big disruption in like your healthier lifestyle you're trying to attain. And some of the reasons for that is, well, one, like not really a weight loss thing, but just more of a healthy thing, is that all these artificial sweeteners completely wreck up your gut biome, which can cause all sorts of like digestive problems, which can lead to weight gain actually, or even just bloating, which can be misconstrued as a type of weight gain, even though it's just water retention. But still, I mean, it can mess you up. Another big issue with those is when you do take them, you do have an insulin response, which will, as I said about stress, can actually cause you to gain weight when you normally wouldn't be in a state of gaining weight. What you can try if you do need to have some type of sweetener is, while they are a little more expensive and harder to find, they're definitely worth it, is try and find like monk fruit or erythritol. Even though that sounds like a artificial sweetener, it's actually a naturally occurring fiber that is sweet, and those are both great substitutes, 0 calorie, and won't really cause as big of an insulin response that can like cause a big disruption and things like that. Right, and the third thing I want to talk about today is alcohol. I know a lot of you think like, duh, of course alcohol like hurts you, but a lot of it is in ways you don't really think about. Like the big one is like, obviously with alcohol there's impaired judgment. So like if you are a person who's on like a set meal plan or like a big food portion person, once you start having alcohol, like, you know, I see a lot of people I talk to like to have that glass of wine each night and things like that. That can cause issues because like all of a sudden now if you're just eyeballing things or just, you know, even just eating to satiety, once alcohol gets introduced, a lot of this stuff goes right out the window. It becomes much, much harder to have proper judgment on eating until full. You know, we all tend to overeat when there's alcohol involved, things like that. Alcohol itself is 7 calories per gram, as opposed to like carbohydrates and proteins, which are 4. I mean, fat is 9, but fat's in its own other thing, and we'll go into other stuff in details in other videos. Another big thing with alcohol is that the way the body processes it, alcohol becomes like priority 1, in that like if you are having dinner and then you have, you know, some wine or any kind of beer, doesn't matter, any kind of alcohol, the liver has to process that first. So what happens is now anything else you ate, more than likely, is just going to get stored. So where if normally you ate like a fairly lean meal, it doesn't matter how lean it was anymore at this point, because your body's just going to store it into fat. And that could cause a big setback in terms of weight loss, especially if you're not thinking about that. That can really cause a big disruption. Okay guys, I think that just pretty much covers what I want to do in this video today. If you have any other comments or suggestions or anything for this video you'd like me to go into more depth about, let me know. I'd be happy to make another video about it. Yeah, please be sure to hit like and subscribe somewhere over there, I'm not sure. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.